Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV. This time we're talking about the Yokai Watch crossover with Final Fantasy XIV for 2020. This then the third time that this the event has actually been in Final Fantasy XIV. The first two times were very different, and this one has actually had a bit of a shot in the arm with some new rewards in addition to all of the old ones that you can obtain. Essentially, this basically takes place in Ul'dah, Steppes of Nald. You can pick up the first quest that will give you the Yokai Watch. If you head over to X 9.2 in Y 9.1, just outside of the Aetheryte room of Ul'dah, you can pick up this quest. This will actually be available to basically patch 5.4 whenever that will be, which could be as late as December, people are saying, or maybe even after that. I'm not sure at this point, but yes, the event will be running until patch 5.4. Essentially, the Yokai Watch is an item that you equip in your wrist slot. If you have actually done the events in the past, there will be no quest here, and you might be going, well, where do I get my Yokai Watch? Well, essentially, if you've mislaid this, you can go to a recompense officer, not a Calamity Salvager. They're stood next to Calamity Salvagers in any of the starting 3 city-states, in Ul'dah, in Limsa Lominsa, obviously at the Arth Castle, and of course over in New Gridania. And this will be under the achievement reward thing there, and you can buy it for 100 gils, and that's how you get that back if you need it. So essentially how this works is you equip your Yokai Watch and you go and take part in fates to earn Yokai medals. It's as simple as that. If you're brand new to this event, your first minion will only cost you 1 medal in total. The second minion, all the way up until the 17th minion, which there is now a total of, will cost you 3 medals to actually purchase. So effectively, your first goal will be to get as many minions as possible. That's the first step. Once you have the minions, if you get 13 of them, you'll get the Whisper Go mount, which is the unglowy Whisper Go ghost mount that looks like this, which is really, really quite cool. If you want to actually get more mounts and indeed more weapons, then you need to go and actually do fates with a summoned minion of choice. So your first, if you, for example, let's summon your Jibanyan mount, minion rather, and go to Central Shroud, Lower Lenosha, or Central Thanalan, then you can actually take place in fates there in that area with your minion summoned. Essentially, your first weapon will cost you 5 legendary medals. Legendary medals will appear randomly. It is all RNG whether or not you'll get one from the completion of a fate with that minion out. You do not, to note here, have to have the bracelet equipped. However, if you have that equipped, you'll get both the normal Yokai medals as well as the legendary ones for that minion as well. It doesn't replace them, and in fact, if you take it off, obviously it's going to limit the amount of crap that goes into your inventory. So if you've got all the minions already, I just wouldn't have that bracelet equipped any further. And if you get 13 Yokai weapons in total, then you will actually get the Whisperer Go mount as well, which looks like this. The difference between Whisperer Go is obviously the Jibanyan there hanging on the side and the obvious luminosity. And that's about it. It just glows, basically. It's obviously more emphasized in the darker areas of a game and indeed at night. But that's for 13 Yokai weapons. The second all the way up to the 17th weapon that you actually are obtaining will cost you 10 legendary medals. So the first one is 5, and then everything after that is 10 legendary medals, so you have to work a bit harder. But basically, depending on the minion you summon, depends on where you have to go and farm fates to get the legendary medals for your weapons. And on screen here, if you want to pause this, that's your best bet. You'll see a full list of where you need to go. Essentially then, what's new to this event, if you've already done this previously, is there are 4 new weapons and indeed 4 new minions and 1 new mount. Effectively, that is the Gunblade of the Yokai King, which looks like this. the Rapier of the Serpent Lord, which looks like this. The Katana of the King's Council, which looks like this. And the Glaives of the Dark Princess, which again looks like this. Personally, I love all of these. I think the Glaives of the Dark Princess is definitely higher on my list. I love the glow on that. But anyway, I'll let you decide which is your favourite. But of course, you can get all of the old ones as well for every other role and job in the game, which is pretty cool. No one has been left out of this at all. And then if you get all 17 yokai weapons, which is all 17 minions as well, then you actually get the Jibanyan couch, which looks like this. So we'll actually have separate videos looking at this particular mount and obviously the weapons individually in a separate one as well. But personally, I think this event's quite fun. I've really enjoyed it today. We did this live on twitch.tv/Meoni for more events like this live streamed. Feel free to check that out, and I'll probably upload the VOD of the full live stream as well. But anyway, hopefully it has helped you. For more information, feel free to check out the Discord link below and come and ask some questions, and I will do my very best to answer them. But thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.